Hello and welcome to my commentary video to the GTA San Andreas Heist Percent Challenge speedrun. And this is like my best attempt at it. This is my current PB. I talk about this challenge in this video, where I invite all of the GTA speedrunners to try it out. Yeah, and this is like my best attempt at it. So let's just get into it. First, I'm just showing you like the last part of the previous run. I didn't get a bike, so I just restart the game. Yeah, and this is like a fresh game started, and special save is loaded. So I'm pressing A and S right away to get into the... Oh, okay, I restarted again. I forgot about that. I press A and S to go to the casino right away. As you can see in previous attempt, I didn't manage to get in, so I just reloaded the game, restarted the game. Yeah, and I'm just trying to get into the marker as fast as possible. Yeah, and get to the mission, skipping all the cutscenes. And I'm taking like the first fast vehicle I can find. So this car always spawns here, so usually I'll take it unless I see a bike somewhere. And it's really important to actually get a bike to, not get like the car AI bug in the game. I will talk about this a little bit later. I have to kill this guy. He has a camera, which I need for the mission. As you can see, my attempt at killing him is really bad. The beginning is really bad, but nevertheless, the whole run was actually kind of good. So yeah, so we have to deal with it. And now I'm trying to find a bike, and if I don't find a bike, I will just try to, get my chaos meter up to get like some police stars. And if I do it enough, I will get 2 stars. And if I get 2 stars, it's actually really easy to like spot like a police bike. So yeah, this is like a very poor attempt. Oh, and I found a bike, which is kind of really good. I kill the policeman. I take his weapons because I need them not only for killing enemies. I also need the weapons to make like the conversation with the receptionist a little bit faster. I'll try to park the bike very close to the door, so when I get out, I can just jump onto it. And I'll go to the receptionist. I spam Y button and I scroll up. Yeah, and you can see like the conversation was very quick because of like there was like too many voice lines or something, and it's faster. And now I'm shooting like this AC, this like ventilation system or something to make it explode. Yeah, so there's like a fire alarm, so I can freely go upstairs and do a photo of the plans I need for the heist. And I'm trying to get out of the building very quickly. I skip this cutscene, and now I have to go through all the police guys and like this single guard. So I'm like going down below. I'm taking all of the weapons just so my weapon is reloaded. As you can see, if I take a weapon, I got like full ammo in my magazine clip, so I don't have to reload. I don't have to wait for CJ to do this long animation. Yeah, and I'm just trying to kill most of them and get out of the building with like a half health. Sometimes I will manage to have like a 2/3 of health, and that's really good. But it doesn't really matter because I have to like do a save anyway later, and the save will just heal me. Yeah. This mission is pretty bad. That mission, it was like one of the worst attempts I got at the mission, but yeah. But the further we go, it gets better. This cutscene is unskippable, sadly. Yeah. And I'm trying to like rotate my bike by walking into it. I get onto it and I drive to the next mission. All of the missions start in the casino, so it's Yeah, so it's kinda good to always drive here as quickly as possible. I don't have any like weapon that I could slide with, so I have to jump here. Instead of taking like a police bike, you can take any bike and just go between the buildings, like in this video I'm showing here. And it may be kind of slower than taking a police bike and taking like a cop weapon, like a pistol. But it's in the next like parts of the game is faster because you have a MP5 and you can slide with MP5. So yeah, I'm not sure which is better. The best is probably like just like have a very lucky like a police bike spawn at the very beginning of the game, because you can get that. I had that happen. Yeah, and in this mission we have to like follow Millie to her home, but because of course I know where he lives already, where she lives already, I could just go further and just wait for her. Yeah, and this is like a kind of a run killer. This mission actually, because it's like so like slow. This mission is very slow. You have to wait for her, and it's boring. Usually I'm not, you know, as focused as I should be. So like I failed on very like stupid things like here. She will wait at the red lights, and you know, depending on the RNG, she will wait on, you know, on different lights. So sometimes you know, you will wait less time for her, but we cannot really influence that. It's just RNG. And now I'm, you know, going into this like alley, and I'm trying to into this motel, and I'm climbing the building because I need an armor for later missions. And since she, you know, she's staying at the red light, we can just take that time and just go for that armor right here. So we don't really lose any time by just going for it, because we need to wait anyway. So yeah, that just makes sense to do it right now. And now I have to go to the barber shop. So I'll stay here. I'll wait for the animation when she goes into the shop. Waiting, like spamming space. Yeah, and I'm going. And I have to take like a specific hairstyle to make CJ as sexy as possible. And then I have to also take like a sexy car, because without it, CJ won't be able to like have a date with Millie, and we need to have a date with her for a mission. I'll just take a bike, jump here. The animation will like break at the very like split second. Oh, it did not in this case. Okay. Skipping cutscenes, I take it like taking a game suit here. I cannot skip this cutscene, so I'll just wait. I'm spamming space, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah. And I'm going after the building. And happily, there's like a very sexy car right here, Windsor. So with that haircut and with that car, we have enough sex appeal to have a date with Millie. But we have to be very careful to not damage this car. If we damage it too much, you know, the sex appeal value will be like less than 500 and something, and it won't be enough to have a date with her. Yeah. So I'm taking over. I'm driving a bit faster, but I have to wait for her. If I go like, if the distance is like too big between us, the mission will fail. And as you can see, I was just like very unlucky because I got, you know, that ZR crashed into me. Yeah. But I'm taking this car, and this car got crashed anyway, so it's worthless right now. And I almost like bump into Millie. As you can see, she catches up to me. So I'm going and hoping to like find another sexy car. So I'm pretty desperate right now to like find it. I have to wait for her anyway, So I have some time, but you know, I have to be quick. I didn't find anything, so I'm just going into the filter again. And hoping that I will find that car a bit later. I have plenty of time here because she will wait on like 2 red lights here. So I'm just going around and just looking for a good car. Yeah, like I'm like, you know, moving my mouse to like despawn the traffic and to spawn new traffic. Yeah, and I find like a nice sports car. It is Alpha. It is Alpha. And I will be checking like the sex appeal value in a second, I think. Yeah, as you can see, I have like more than a half, a little bit more than a half. So yeah, that's enough. That's enough to have it. And I just went here to like take this guy's money. Because sometimes I could use like a vending machine or like a hot dog stand to get my half back. So just in case I took that money, I have to wait for her anyway. Oh, I had to move because she... Okay, sometimes she like glitches out. Okay, I'll just tell you in a second. I have to kill this guy and go to her house. I march space to skip cutscene. Yeah, and then there's like another unskippable cutscene, so you just have to wait. So yeah, sometimes she can like glitch out, and you know she should just go straight to her house. But sometimes she will like glitch out, or there's like some traffic in her way, and she will actually take like a bigger turn, and then she will be too close to you. Yeah, so you have to watch for that. And then we'll try to go on a date with her. I have enough sex appeal, so she'll agree. And then I'll cut the date short by just shooting her. Yeah, I'll just shoot her to the moment she'll like kneel down on the ground, and I'll just, you know, drive her over. And here I was actually very unlucky because I got a call from Sweet instead of a call from Woozy. So I have to wait for another call, So, you know, move the car to have it, you know, closer to the road. And I'm waiting for another car. Yeah, and this is actually the call from Woozy. I can enter the building, take the card, exit the building, and enter the car again and drive to next mission. Yeah. If I find a bike here, I will take it because, of course, it's faster. You can drive, you know, on the sidewalk. You can drive between the cars. So, yeah, I will, and it's faster, you know, to get to another mission with a bike. So, I will just look for it. Usually, they spawn somewhere in like the parking lots on the side of the road. As you can see, this was freeway. So, freeway isn't really really fast bike. So, I'll look for another one. Fortunately, this car is pretty fast anyway, so yeah. Another freeway. Here's a PCJ, but yeah, usually if I see a PCJ, that means that there should be like another PCJ on the road somewhere on the sidewalk. So I'll just wait. And I'm going for another mission here. Still jumping, because I don't have a gun that I could slide with. And this is the aim and blast. I have to go to the airport and fly above the dam. And parachute into it. So I have a bike, I can like go on the sidewalks, it's pretty fast, I can have a turn here. Well, almost fell off. And because on that save, like the CJ has the same stats as in the beginning of the game, I cannot actually enter the airport, so I have to jump.
Only people holding a valid pilot's license may enter.
Yeah, and I can get into the bike again. So this is a fun glitch right now. I have to enter the plane for just a second. I'll like spam W a little bit and exit. If I have a parachute on my back, that means that okay, it worked. Like the game thinks that like a past like a secret objective. So like the secret objective was to actually get on the plane. And even though the game says, okay, get back to the plane, it doesn't actually care if I'm in the plane anymore. So I can just take another one. Yeah, and I'm taking Shamal because it's faster and it's much easier to actually get to like the correct altitude. With that other plane is not really possible, especially that CJ, don't have like the flying, the flying skills high enough to fly it properly. We can be very unlucky here, and we can have like a desert storm. If you encounter desert storm here or like some blizzard, it's impossible to actually fly with that plane. You'll just get the plane will just spiral down or something. Yeah, so like I don't have a marker here. I remember where the marker is, and if I'm close enough, it will actually show up. And this is actually kind of funny because the game thinks I'm in the other plane, but the game only checks if I'm outside. Or the game checks if I'm outside this plane, and I am outside this plane because I'm in another plane. So this is like pretty stupid. But because of that, I can just fly straight to the marker, and I'll exit here. I managed to actually land that plane like on this little platform here. But most of the time the plane will like blow up and kill me. So yeah, I stopped doing that because it was a run killer. It was a real run killer. So I have to go take a knife. Without taking that knife, the mission won't progress. I usually like spam tab here because sometimes I have like a police button with me, and if I have police button with me, I have to press tab to actually change it to the knife. This is pretty straightforward. I just run and then just place the charges. Mashing F here, yeah. It's important to have like a armor and a bit of health because the last guard has a pistol and he will shoot at you. Yeah, and you can see I lose like almost all of the armor already. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like a pretty quick mission overall. And now CJ jumps. So now I'm diving. I do this to lose as many, chaos as possible. As you can see, I already like lost 1 star. And I'm waiting a little bit here, just to just to be sure that there's like no police. If I went straight to that, to that boat without diving, there will be like 2 police boats for sure, because I had that, multiple times. If I dive a little bit and I wait a little bit, there's like a less of a possibility that the 2 police boats will be here. If there will be like a 1 police boat, that's okay. 1 police boat you can manage, but 2 police boats sucks really much. They can kill you easily, or they can just block this plane, and you won't be able to fly out actually if they block you. And now I'm just flying back to the casino again. As I said, all of the missions start to the casino, so yeah, so you have to go back there. And now we have one of the hardest, I think, missions, cop wheels. And the most random, I think, because the mission isn't like we have to, you know, drive on the highway in that mission, and it's really easy to, you know, just bump into something and just, you know, fall off the bike, and you know, and the routing is that we have to like go for like a almost whole map, so the routing is really important here, but my routing here sucks, so yeah, it could be improved definitely. I did a save here to get some health back and also to advance time, because for second to last mission I have to, you know, start it between like 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. as you can see in the splits. Yeah, so I want my health back to not die, because you know, the police will shoot at me and it's easy to kill me. But also I have to advance time anyway, yeah. Fortunately, I have a bike there, lucky spawn, and I will take this route. I don't know if it is like the fastest route. I think it is. It's pretty quick to go through there. And that first police bike is like really easy to grab. Oh, as you can see, this is like the pucker I have to go for. Yeah, so I'll just run over that policeman and take his bike. Usually I take like this police bribe here. I don't know if it actually helps, but you know, police are pretty deadly in that mission, especially if you're on the bike. They can ram into you. Yeah, now I have to slow down. I managed to like jump through the pucker one time, so yeah. Now I'm slowing down before it. And I have to find a car. Unfortunately, I chosen a taxi. I don't know why. I could just have waited a little bit. Actually, I shouldn't have taken that bribe star. If police was chasing me like properly with like 2 stars, I could take just police car. Yeah. Police car is much better, as you can see. You will see later. I will take police car. I can just turn on the sirens, and people, you know, will move out the way. And on like normal road, it isn't really beneficial, but on highways, yeah, it's really good. I turn left here, yeah, go through that bridge. And I almost always get rain here, so yeah, if you want to take a bike, remember about this. If I actually took MP5, I could have a bike here and just, you know, kill the cop with a gun. Yeah, but I don't have MP5, so I have to use my car to ram him. Yeah, unfortunately he got away, so I have to do it again and again. Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. Yeah, I think it's much better to just get MP5 and a bike here. Yeah, and I'm going left here. And on the highway again. Yeah, and the Packer is there. So yeah, I think this is like the best route to take, to like take the bikes in this particular order, because then you're like really close to the Packer as it goes, you know, around the Las Venturas. Yeah, and I think now I'll get police car. Yeah, I do. Yeah, and you will see that with the sirens, just all of the other cars are, you know, moving out of the way. Of course, you have to be careful. They can ram into you. Yeah, but you can see all of them are just going straight, right. They're going out of the road. They don't do that if you drive a bike for some reason. I don't know why. They only do that if you drive a proper police car. And then I'll go, yeah, through this stuff. Through the fence, yeah, forgot the word. Through the fence. Drive here, drive here. You don't actually have to kill them. They are pretty harmless. They will shoot at you, but they, never manage to do anything to me. And I think you cannot pop the tires of this bike, but you can definitely blow it up. I remember on one attempt I was trying to shoot the cap out of this bike, and it got blown away. Whoa, yeah, that sucked. And another bike ready. And I'm pretty close to the next one, so that's good. I take another cop car. Yeah, I even have a friend with me in a car. Yeah, I was checking him out. And I'll go through here. There's like a small ramp. It's much easier to get here with a bike, but if you have a bike but you don't have weapon, you won't be able to catch that guy or to kill him. Or at least it will be very, very difficult to do this. Because that guy gets on the bike very quickly, and it doesn't actually know. Even if you have 3 stars, that guy just won't he won't leave his bike unless you shoot at him. That NPC is not like a normal police NPC. It's like a special NPC. Yeah, I'm taking any car. It's good to find a bike here as well. And I'm always trying to find a bike here, but usually it doesn't end. Yeah, it doesn't end well. Yeah, I tried to catch this guy. Yeah, but yeah. I didn't, so yeah, just screw this. Oh, I found another bike, so I'll just take it. And then, as you can see, it's after 4 PM, and next mission will start after 8 PM. So I'll probably save game here to advance time even more. I don't think there's a way to actually, have the game start in a proper time for that mission. You could do actually a death warp, and maybe death warp would be enough. Yeah. And I'm taking armor. I have to take armor here because the mission can be difficult. I have to go to the army base, and the guys in the army have M4s. So just in case I'm taking, it may be possible to do this without the armor, but yeah, I'm not risking it. Yeah, and now I can slide because I have a shotgun that I took from the police cars. So it's even more beneficial to get into the police car at some point. Unless you already have MP5 from the beginning. And I'm driving to the airport again. Yeah, it's much faster to just go to the airport, just take a plane and just and then just try to land. Because like the whole like army base is closed off. You have to have like a army car. But it's like really slow to get there and really slow to actually climb up the building that the helicopter you have to steal is on. Yeah, and if you take a plane, you actually have to kill only like 3 guys, and that's it. Yeah. If you took like the normal way in, there would be like a whole army. Literally, the whole army will be waiting for you. Yeah, so I'll like drop the landing gear here, as you can see. Yeah, there's wheels, and I'm slowing the plane down as much as possible, and I'm trying to like land here, yeah, and just exit in like a specific moment. It's not that hard actually, and I have to kill one of the guys with a pistol, and as you can see, I get shot down by these guys. Yeah, they're shooting at me. Yeah, but it went pretty smoothly. You have to like mash the F key to get into the minigun. Sometimes the game doesn't like process it for some reason, so I'm just always like standing and mashing the key. Yeah, so that was actually pretty quick. Sometimes you will get like a fire here, because there's some guy with, I don't know, with like some explosive stuff or some bazooka or something. I don't know, but sometimes when I fly with the Shamal to this army base, I hear like an explosion before I even get out of the plane, and then there's a lot of fire near the helicopter. Yeah, this is kinda boring flight to the van, to the mafia van. The hardest part is to actually stop and to make it stick to the magnet. But the flight itself is it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Yeah, so I'm slowing down, moving the camera so I can actually see where the van is, and very slowly coming right up to it. Yep, and it sticks. That's good. That's great. And I slowly fly to the airport, to the airstrip in the desert. You have to watch out for the buildings and for the trees. Yeah, I'll just speed up this part, I think. Yeah, and from this moment on, it's actually it's kind of easy to finish the run. Like up to the army base, point where you have to land, and you have to kill the soldiers is pretty difficult, but you know, I have like a pretty consistent setup with it at the moment. So yeah. So most of the death runs, you know, most of the deaths of the run are happening on the second mission. It's like most important to not to not reset when you don't have like the bike right away, because you know you can just kill some people or do some bad stuff and just have like a cop appear in front of you, as I did in this run, and this run is actually much better than any other runs I did. And I found a bike right away in other runs, and still I had like the worst time. Yeah, and I'm very slowly landing. If you drop the car like too hastily, it can drive off, because for some reason it doesn't have like the brakes on, and it would just slide. That's why I'm doing so slowly. And I'm taking the bike here and driving back to the city. It may be actually faster to just get the jetpack. I'm not sure. I took a jetpack in like another run, but overall my time was worse. So yeah, I have to look side by side how long the bike drive took and how long was the flight with the jetpack. But the PCJ is pretty quick. Yeah, I did like a wrong turn here. There might be like a faster road here. Not entirely sure. This one I can at least remember very well, because you just go straight to that road and turn left, and left again. Yeah, it's pretty easy. And now I have to answer like at least two phone calls, because as you can see there's no dollar symbol on the map, and that's because I don't have the mission until Uzi actually calls me. Yeah, so get out of the bike and wait for the call. I'll answer the call. Yeah, first call was from, I don't know, Catalina or someone, or Sweet. Actually, repark the bike, but it doesn't matter because the despawn area is pretty big. Yeah, I got the call from Uzi, and I can go take the last mission. I can slide here, so I slide.
Carl, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, and the bike despawned.
We're en route in the armored truck.
Okay, I'm gonna get a move
So I'm
on.
taking the ZR because
Thanks, dude.
it's fast.
Thanks a lot.
And I'm going straight to the casino. Nice landing. Yeah, I can actually have like my weapon out here, so I do to slide. Even though the game says holster your weapon, we don't have to do this. Well, you have to do this, but only after to get closer to that guard. At least I think I never actually have my weapon out in this area. I'm spamming F key because, you know, it opens the door and also skips the cutscene. Going to the generator room, standing in specific place and throwing the tear gas. So now I have to go this way.
Okay, good. I've hacked their emergency.
It's actually pretty easy to get lost in those corridors, so yeah.
Here goes nothing. Wow.
Okay, I will make the game
Going to work.
brighter
Can't see jack.
right now. Yeah. I actually can, you know, on my monitor for some reason I can see this. I can see the game easily. But on the recording is pretty dark. I don't know why. Just my monitor doesn't look like it has like a too bright colors or anything. It actually looks pretty normal. Yeah. But this is like a very old retro monitor, so maybe that's why. Yeah, I'll try to slide here and kill those guys. I have M4 from the army guy, so I'll try to use it. You can shoot people from like greater distance with it, so we take advantage of it. I don't really need armor here. Those guys are pretty bad at shooting for some reason, but there are like 2 armor spawns here. So if I need it, I can just take it. And there's like a plenty of like vending machines that can heal me.
Not far now. Keep alert.
Hey, I was just about to say that.
Sorry, boss.
Not far now, everybody.
And I'll go below, take
Stay
the
alert.
satchel charges.
Fuckhead.
And I'll plant those charges in the generator room. And the game expects me to go there later and to explode them. So yeah, so I
We'll
placed
set
them
the charges while you
already.
watch the door.
Okay, boss.
Hey, I'm on it.
I will do like the post buffering to skip part of the voice lines.
Hey, what's the problem?
And also I think like the post buffering actually lets me to like explode the generator from like different place. I'll wait a couple of seconds. If I do it right away, it would work. But if I wait like a 5 seconds, yeah, and explode, yeah, it would work.
Everybody take cover! Oh shit! Where do I go? Where do I go?
Fire in the hole!
Okay, people, load up the cash.
Then I'll actually get the armor. I don't think I need it, but if I don't go into the vault, the mission doesn't seem to advance. Or at least it advances slower, yeah. So I'll go to the vault, get the armor, and now, you know, the cutscene will play, and I have to kill more mafia guys.
Okay, team. Just how we practice. 2 by 2. Ow! Fuck! Scratch that. Everybody follow Carl.
I have to kill all of those guys here. I try to like just, you know, going through, but yeah, the mission doesn't really advance until you kill them all. Last 2 guys here. Yeah, and you can actually like just run to the checkpoint.
I've unloaded the police bikes.
Yeah, and now you don't have to kill any of those guys. As you can see, you don't see them on the minimap. So I'll just slide.
You're on your own now.
Time to
Yeah,
show these
I will just
motherfuckers
try
what's
to
happening.
slide
Carl, would you like me to talk you through to the roof?
and ignore all of those guys.
Oh, what happened?
Damn you, Berkeley. Damn you.
Ah, come on, man. Talk to me.
Now head through the casino to the elevators on the far side. Take the elevator all the way to the
Yeah,
roof.
and the last two guys here. And these guys are actually pretty deadly, especially like the guy here. That's why I'm like doing this like roll, because I'm afraid of him. He killed me a couple of times. Yeah, now I have to jump on the roofs and run. Be careful not to jump too early, or not to jump too late. Oh, because if you jump too late, it will get stuck under that roof for a bit. And then I do another trick. I just don't open the parachute, and somehow it just works. Yeah, I would just bump into this guy, and yeah. But I don't even have to bump into this guy. I could just, go, the floor will stop me, and I won't, I won't lose any health. But bumping into this guy is actually kind of faster, I think. Yeah, and that's the last part. I just have to go to the airport, and that's it. Yeah, and as you can see on the splits, I'm like 2 minutes before my last PB. And then the landing is actually kinda hard. And I screw it up. Yep, I did. Yeah. Yeah.
Where you hide?
I didn't mean to tell Berkeley.
And we're going to punch zero.
Kinda came out,
Yay.
is all.
Were you watching, you idiot?
Nice.
Hey, CJ, calm down. You better take it off, CJ.
And that was time. Yeah. So that was like the whole challenge. Yeah. Just try it out yourself. I think it's cool. I think it's fun. It's not that easy, but it's not that difficult, and it's not that long. As you can see, 46 minutes, and it's definitely possible to get under 45 minutes. If you have like a better routing and you don't fall off the bike, you can do it. Yeah.
To hear from you
So
too.
yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.
I'm gonna fuck you up and your children and your grandchildren.